events 4, 5, and 6 are all going to be rolled into one super exciting fitness piece. The way this is going to flow is going to be through the gym, and we're going to have staggered heats to where everyone just follows the leader. So if you can envision the gym here, we're all going to start out with on this side, and you're going to do event 4 here, and then you're going to move to the back half of that side of the gym and do event 5, and then you're going to move to the front half of the gym and do event 6. So it's just going to be revolving, follow the leader for every single person. So everybody in this competition is doing all 6 events. These will be scored separately. So events 1, 2, and 3 are 100 points each, and these are 75 points each. Okay, so we'll start out with RX, and we're gonna go through the full flow of RX. Scaled is a little bit different, so we'll make a separate video for scaled. Starting out at event 4, we're gonna do 40 synchro wall balls. Men is 20 pounds to 10 feet. Women is 14 pounds to 9 feet. It is possible to do these synchro. We'll get to that in just a second. After the 40 synchro wall balls, then we're gonna move over to our pull-up station, and we're gonna do 40 chest to bar. One person must be in a dead hang for any reps to count. You will be on the same pull-up bar, and you must be on the same pull-up bar, just so we just don't have any confusion here. So you're just gonna kind of shimmy over to the side of the bar. We're doing the big spiel bars, or the, whatever you guys call them, spiel bars, so you'll have plenty of space. So you'll do a dead hang, and your partner will be knocking out chest to bar. Once you guys can change at any point you want during the chest to bar, just one person has to be hanging for reps count. There's no minimum work requirement, so one person can do every pull-up if you want. After that, you're gonna go back to the wall ball, and you're gonna do 20 more synchro wall balls. Then we're gonna go to the chest to bar, and one person's gonna hang and knock out 20 more. There is a 7-minute time cap on this workout. Okay, so if you finish your work before the 7-minute time cap, you may not advance to the other side. You must stay in your workstation until the time expires. You will then have a 2-minute rest period, and then you will go into event 5. So event 5, and we're gonna walk this together too, so it'll make sense. On event 5, you're gonna, as soon as the 7-minute time cap expires, all the clocks are gonna be synced, and you guys will have 2 minutes to get to your next station, introduce yourself to your judge, make sure you're squared away, and then at the finish of that 2-minute rest period, another 7-minute clock will start, and you will start event 5. Event 5 is gonna be 4 rounds for time of 16 double kettlebell front rack lunges and 4 rope climbs. With these, we'll hit the standards when we get over there, but you can do anything, you can break this up any way you want. Only one person may be working at any given time. So I could do all the lunges in theory, and my partner could do literally all the rope climbs if I wanted to. You can switch it up however you want. We'll touch on the standards when we get over there. So 4 rounds for time, same concept. If you finish your 4 rounds before the 7-minute time cap, you stay in your workstation until the 2-minute rest period. Then after the 7-minute time cap, during the 2-minute rest or transition period, you will then move to your final event 6. Event 6 is going to be 200 double unders. This is going to be shared as however you want throughout this whole workout. 200 double unders between the two of you. You can switch at any time. 100-foot handstand walk. You can switch at any time. We'll get to where you rest and all that fun stuff. This is going to be in 25-foot segments, and you can come down in 5-foot segments. So it's a 25-foot length. You're going to go down and back
2 times.
2 times. So 4 lengths. Down and back twice, or 4 lengths, however you want to think about it. It's going to be a 25-foot handstand walk course. It will be marked out in 5-foot sections. So you're going to have to start with your hands and fingers behind the line and make a complete 5-foot section before coming down. You must show control, not just do the hope of putting your feet out or your hands out to get past that 5-foot section. Then you're going to go out to a sled drag, and you're going to drag the empty sled plus 205 pounds for men and 160 pounds for women. For the co-ed division, you guys are going to be changing your weights in the middle of it. We'll get there. So let's walk through this together. I guess last touch is a lot of this is aggressive. So if you do not finish, just like any rounds for time, if you do not finish the work in your 7-minute time cap, your score will be 7 minutes plus every rep remaining will be an additional second on your time. Really straightforward, right? On the sled drag, this is gonna be marked out into sections that will each count for a rep, so that will be the exact same concept. It's gonna be in sections, and each section will be worth a rep, and we'll get there. So here we go. With you guys' wall balls. Synchro movements are highly subjective, so make them look synchronized. It's really straightforward. Just like any synchro movement ever, it needs to look synchro. We're not gonna get a slow motion camera and see if it touched exactly the same time, but it needs to look synchro. If it clearly is out of sync, you're just gonna no rep you, so make it look good. Heidi and I are gonna try to do a few reps good that Brian is gonna then call out on the camera. He's gonna say good rep for all the good reps, and no rep for the bad reps. So just kind of bear with us on this. You guys both have to pass below parallel, but not at the same time. The only thing that we're looking for synchro is the ball needs to touch each person's target at the same time. She's at the 9-foot target, which is the gold line. Over half the ball has to be into the gold line, and mine's the blue line. Over half my ball has to be in the blue line. You're just gonna be standing behind you and looking for exactly the synchro of the wall ball as well as your depth on the squat, just like normal stuff. Okay, you ready? Okay. Ready and
Good. Good rep.
I'm gonna slow down.
Good rep. No rep. Terrible rep. Even worse. No rep. Good. Good. Good.
You get the point. Synchro wall balls. Okay, now, bam, we just got through our work of that. We're gonna head over to our pull-up bar, and then we're gonna do one person hanging at a time. So let's say go ahead and hang here. She needs to come up to the hang position and start her hang. Now I can start my chest to bar. Let's say she drops. That was a no rep. She wasn't hanging. You guys can change at any point you want. Okay? 40-40, 20-20. Really straightforward. 7-minute time cap expires. Okay? Bam, time cap. Now we can move. We're gonna walk through this doorway. We're gonna find our judge. Hi, nice to meet you. And now we're gonna start 4 rounds for time of 16 double kettlebell front rack lunges and 4 rope climbs. On your double kettlebell front rack lunges, go ahead and pick the kettlebells up in the front rack. This is allowed. So look at your kettlebell. It's not resting on the top of the shoulder bone. It's resting on the side of the biceps or the front of the delt, whatever you want to think about this here. This is a supported position. This is a non-acceptable position for a front rack, okay? It needs to stay on your shoulder meat, not shoulder bone. So in a sense, you can't have the weight sitting on like your back rack. You need to be arm wrestling yourself or fighting that forearm here, okay? So this is good. Close them out. Other way.
What? Oh.
Yeah, close them. That's good. Anything's good as long as it's not setting on top of your shoulder bones themselves, okay? Then, there's stationary lunges. You are going to step forward. You must step forward, tap your knee, and meet your feet. Your feet must meet like this, okay? What you may not do is step backwards, do a backward lunge. No rep. And also what you may not do is, go ahead and set them down. Also what you may not do is this. Some weird switch your feet crap, like get your feet back together and make another lunge. Stationary lunges. Set your dumbbells down or kettlebells down. After 16 here, you will do 4 rope climbs to pair. Switch at any point. I don't care if you use your feet or not. You just need to get your ass up there and touch the cross beam. So the rep is not complete until you touch the beam. So check out up there, the beam. I'm gonna do a rope climb real quick. Beam, not rope, beam. That cross beam is what you touch. On the way down, don't break your stuff. Like, if you wanna drop to the top, be my guest, but you're gonna break your ankles. 4 rounds of 16 and 4, 7-minute time cap. Once the 7-minute time cap expires, we are then going to move to our event 6. Meet your judge. Okay, met our judge. Now, we're going to have a box right here. It's going to be incredibly clear. You're going to have a box where you're going to do your double unders, and you guys are going to be facing, which way do we want to face, Brian? Facing out. You're going to be facing the sunlight. Face the sunlight. Okay, so we're going to do 200 double unders. As a partner, I just need to be in our lane and out of the way, right? So I just stand over here, out of the way. She does her double unders. If you don't know what a double under is by now, like, sorry about it, do double unders. We can switch at any point in time, but we just, one person in the box, like, really easy, okay? We got through 200 double unders. Now we are going in to that 100-foot handstand walk. So let's say this is our double under box. There's gonna be a box, you'll see it. If Heidi is gonna rest, she is waiting in the box. It is now my turn to do the handstand. I'll say I'm gonna start out. I need to start with my hands behind the line, kick up, do my handstand, make sure I'm crossing all the lines. I'm gonna get all the way across. Once I have full control of hands across the line, I'm gonna turn around and come back. Once I cross the final line, that's 50 feet. We have another down and back. At any point, we can swap. So let's say I only make it 10 feet. And I'm done, I come back, and I have to tag my buddy in, and then she can go. And now she's doing her handstand walk. Really straightforward. Once we get through 10, Jesus, why did I even say 10? Once we get through 100. Once we get through 100 feet, or 2 down and backs, or 4 lengths, you are then gonna move as a pair. This is gonna be all coned off, the crowd's gonna be all here, it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna grab a sled. Grab a sled, okay? One person can only pull at a time. Guys, you guys are gonna have 4 45s and a 25 on. The way it's gonna be stacked is 3 45s and then a 25 and then a 45. So for the co-eds, you guys are gonna have to strip weights. So let's say I start pulling, I can pull this in any fashion I want. I really don't care what you do with this, as long as you do not choke down on the straps to lift the sled. Your hands or your body must be in the loops. Okay, so this is good, whatever you want to do, but you have to have control in the loops. You can't choke down and grab closer to the sled. You can pull forwards, you can pull backwards, whatever you want, just one person pulling at a time. So now, let's say that I'm pulling and I have the 3 45s, a 25 and a 45, and I'm pulling, we're gonna go out. There's gonna be a turnaround point way out there. You guys are pulling it like a country mile. Then, at any point we want, we can switch. So now, because if we're the same sex, like if we're both dudes in the male RX division, like you don't have to change your weights, just switch out whenever you want. But in the co-ed divisions, for both RX and scaled, all you're gonna have to do is pull the top weight off. So it doesn't matter if you're RX or scaled. For co-ed, there's gonna be the weight on top. And so for guys, when you switch and your gal is pulling, I'm just gonna hold the 45. I'm just gonna follow. Okay, if she wants to switch, good deal. I put my weight back on, grab my straps, and we go together. You're gonna go all the way down and all the way back. Your time stops once your sled crosses the line. So if this is our line right here, that dirt, time stops once your sled crosses the line. Easy enough? I think that's the flow for